It's been an absolutely emotional weekend, and the roller coaster is only just getting started because, of course, we're going down that rumor hole again, and I think potentially this could be one of the big ones. We've got box sets to talk about, combat patrols, bigger box sets, Xenos box sets, chaos stuff to talk about, Primarchs, plural, when I talk about Primarchs, potentially 2 new Primarch models incoming. Let's jump in, let's talk about it all, and let's get waffling. Please remember, as we always state on this channel, rumors are rumors. They're all lies. Don't take anything I'm about to say as a fact, truth, anything like that. Take it for what they are. Rumors. If you want to believe it, then that's down to you. Just because I believe it doesn't mean that you should believe it. Rumors are rumors. They are not facts. So I'm just going to jump in straight away and start with the spicy stuff. The thing that really gets me going, and that is, of course, Primarchs. I love Primarchs. You love Primarchs. We all love Primarchs. Now, the other day, we all saw it. There was a brand new Calgar model leaked and then officially put out with a new Kato Sicarius, which we'll get onto in a second, because that is really getting me hyped for other potential models, and of course a new Victrix Guard. Now, I heard rumors about that a couple of weeks ago. I did a video about it a couple of weeks ago. This new whisper, this new, rumor sound in the warp was basically saying there was going to be a brand new Calgar. They explained why they wanted to do a brand new Calgar and stuff like that, etc. And lo and behold, we've had it. But I've also heard from different sources that also Guilliman has a plan on getting a brand new model. And I'm wondering, is this all going to happen towards the end of this year and maybe kick that off? It makes sense for them to do a new Guilliman model because at the end of the day, Primarch models are the best selling models when it comes to the ranges. So for them to do another Guilliman, I can definitely see it. But on top of that, another rumor I've heard attached to a new Guilliman model is potentially the next demonic Primarch they want to bring back is Lorgar. Lorgar and Guilliman's story, they can mix it in a little bit more in terms of narrative. I have no idea how true that is. I would like it to be true because I want more Primarch models brought back into the setting. I'm one of those people that love Primarchs returning to Warhammer 40,000. I know some people don't like that, but I do. I love it in the lore, and I also love it on tabletop models. So potentially what we could get is a new Guilliman and a new Lorgar model. I would have preferred Perturabo, but I think once Lorgar is out, the only direction they can go in then is Perturabo, Vastor, all that type of stuff. But I guess we'll have to just cross our fingers and wait till we see what happens towards the end of this year, because they did say, they stated in that article, more stuff is coming towards the end of this year. And the end of this year is not that far away. We're literally now on the end of September, and October, November, December, it's all going to be coming out fast and thick. And apparently, it's only going to get more spicy from there, because I'm hearing potentially a new army being brought into 11th edition. We spoke about range refreshes before with Grey Knights, Dark Eldar, that are supposed to be happening. Ravenwing is supposed to be happening in 11th edition. But now I'm hearing potentially Dark Mechanicum rumors, Dark Mechanicus rumors, however you want to call them, right? That's what I'm hearing. And if that does turn out to be true, then that could be an absolute massive new faction. The Mechanicus stuff that we have now is cool, it's amazing, it's awesome, but to see that more twisted, more devastating, more evil and stuff, like the direction they could go in with that, I think that is a great step forward by Games Workshop. I think that a lot of people would welcome a new faction like the Dark Mech introduced into Warhammer 40,000. They're one of the core things in the lore, we just don't have them on the tabletop. Well, we do in a way in the Horus Heresy and Legion Imperialis, but not for 40k. So if this does happen, I think this would be an absolute massive win. And let's get into the box set stuff, or the box stuff. And first thing I want to talk about is Combat Patrol. There's been a lot of talk about Combat Patrol, and I'm hearing there's more Combat Patrols coming for more factions. What I mean by this, if you look at what happened with the Space Marines got an Imperial Fist one, a Salamander one, a White Scar one, bunch of new rules, all that type of stuff in there. I'm hearing this is going to be happening for more of the factions. And the first faction I'm hearing about is the Imperial Guard, the Astra Militarum, and apparently the next Combat Patrol that they should be getting is a Krieg-themed Combat Patrol. Apparently inside that box set is going to be one squad of Death Riders. I think that's 5 Death Riders if I'm not mistaken. There's supposed to be one heavy weapons team in there. There's supposed to be one squad of troopers, and there's also supposed to be a command squad in that box as well. Around 25, 26-ish models in that box, which, again, it's quite exciting because they're expanding Combat Patrol, not just to have like one box per faction. They're going in there and adding a little bit more personality. Maybe we'll see multiple ones for like Chaos Space Marines, and potentially what they could do then is maybe add upgrade bits in there, like a Night Law one, an Iron Warrior one, etc. and stuff. I think that's what a lot of people would love to see introduced into the game. But definitely, I'm hearing, and I trust it, the rumors, the whispers are saying Krieg Combat Patrol is incoming. And on the subject of box sets, let's talk Christmas box sets again, because I'm hearing a little bit more information. As we've previously discussed, if you haven't really caught up on all the rumors that's going on, apparently there's going to be a Space Marine one, there's going to be a Tyranid one, a Chaos Space Marine one, and apparently a Tau one. And it's the Tau one that I want to talk about. And I've actually got it all written down here because I'm absolutely hopeless with Xenos and Tau stuff in particular. So the rumor was at the start that we were supposed to be getting a Farsight themed box. Apparently those rumors are true. So inside that box, there's supposed to be Farsight, there's supposed to be a Riptide, there's supposed to be a Crisis battle suit team in there, and there's also supposed to be a Broadside battle suit in that box set. I'm not sure if that's good, if that's bad. Tau players, Xenos players, blue faces, you tell me if that sounds good to you. I see Farsight, I see Riptide, and like last time I heard Riptides were like just absolutely disgusting to play against on the tabletop. So it's kind of sounds like a good box set to me, but I'll let you chaps decide in the comment section down below. And just to finish off the video, we're going really spicy on this one. I am hearing a little bit more about the potential of that 11th edition launch box set. Again, as I've been yapping about now for years, months on this channel, it's supposed to be Space Marines versus Orcs. I'm hearing that there's now got to be multi-part boys, which, if that does happen, that is something that the community has wanted now for a long, long time. Please let that rumor turn out to be true. I've heard stuff like new bikes incoming for Orcs. I've heard that they're supposed to be getting some type of new big mech dreadnought type of thing. You know, mega knobs we've talked about, new knobs we've talked about. I'm not sure if they're going to be in the new box set, but I am starting to hear some more whispers now. I really don't want to talk about it at this stage because I like to get a multiple of whispers on this before I start talking about it, but I'm a massive Orc fan and it massively excites me. Of course, on the Space Marine side of things, we've talked about certain things before, apparently mixed armor squads, and I know we've kind of talked about that. That's been happening already. Look at the Kato stuff now. Look at the new Victrix stuff. It's just more and more back to the old school type of, you know, flash and designs and all that. Really, really awesome things. One thing I do want to talk about is the new Chaos Icarius model. And the reason I want to talk about that is because when I heard the rumor that Chaos Icarius was getting a new model, it came in a rumor that mentioned other characters as well. Other characters that have not yet been revealed. And that was, they were supposed to be a new Chaos Icarius, a new Huron Blackheart, and a new Trazen the Infinite. Now, we've got Chaos Icarius, that's one down. I'm hearing rumors that Huron Blackheart is supposed to be coming towards the end of this edition in the campaign series. We mentioned that a couple of days ago about like pirates in space and all that type of stuff. Red Corsairs, Eldar Corsairs, potentially Orc, you know, Captain Badrook and stuff like that. All that stuff. Again, go watch that video if you want to go watch that video. But I'm wondering now, well, I'm not wondering, I'm thinking now, of course, now new Chaos Icarius has happened. It's just a matter of time now because I believe the rumors, right? Again, like I always say, because I believe him doesn't mean you believe him. It's only a matter of time before we start seeing Huron, before we start seeing Trazen the Infinite. Are they all going to be towards this end narrative? Absolutely no idea, but I'm hyped, I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what the reveals are in the future. Again, this year is ending now. 11th edition is on the horizon. 10th edition is officially on its way out. We're getting the last Eldar Codex before the end of October, apparently. Then after that, it's just the narrative stuff then, going forward towards 11th edition, which should be releasing spring, summer 2026. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what we get towards the end of this year. Anyway, Chaprinos, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. If you got any thoughts, feedback, anything that you want to ask me, post it down below. I'll do my best to try and respond to your questions down there. Hopefully, you're having a great day, evening, night, where you're around the world. And, of course, bye-bye, and I'll see you next time.